Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Rizwan Qureshi and a beautiful Sunday morning here in Sydney, Australia. Takes me back to about 22 or 23 years ago when I was a medical student at Dow Medical College, and I, in my wildest of dreams, would have imagined that I would be sitting here in Australia and making this video. The point that I'm trying to make is that, at that point I was thinking that whether UK would be a right choice, US would be a right choice, this specialty versus that specialty, how much money, what are the growth prospects, all that kind of jazz. But 22 years later, I've realized that yes, you can make a very, very informed decision, but the life runs its own course. And sometimes you've got to go with the flow. Obviously, your decision-making process changes at every step of the way. So I've got to say something which is going to really help you out if you're finding yourself at the similar crossroads to me. Whenever you've got an inquiry, whenever you've got a query or any question about life in general or career progression, do your own research. In this day and age, you've got the internet resources, the college websites, the YouTube videos, the blogs. There's a wealth of information out there. Educate yourself. And by orientating yourself to the process, wherever it might be, Australia, UK, US, you're actually improving your understanding. And then if you connect to someone like me, you can ask very specific and very valid questions based on your understanding. So you can have a very good advice on a very bad understanding of a process if you're not really researched your way into it, or you can have a good advice based on a very good amount of understanding of the entire pathway or career or whatever it might be. Next up, I'll say value time. So I get about 50 to about 100 messages every day through various social media platforms, emails, and it's obviously humanly impossible to respond to each one of them. So I tend to select the people who have actually taken an effort, they've put some context, told me something about it, what they want in terms of career progression, career pathways, career guidance, and plus they've attached their own CV, so I can look at it and match it to the most appropriate advice. I think that's very important, that you put that context with the right credentials and experience for me to make that decision or give you the right advice. And ask a specific question that, look, this is the information that I found on this link or this resource. What do you think about it based on my CV and my question? Would that be valid for me? That makes my job easier to help respond in a more appropriate way. Lastly, as I said, value time. Your time is very important. Trust me, you're at the basic career building block of your career. You don't want to waste a second of your time. Every time must be spent building the right qualifications, experience, understanding, modifying your CV. But of course, value time from others. So if you want, you can book in a career guidance counseling session, which is a 1-hour Zoom session. You can jump onto the website www.emergencyfocus.net and book in one-on-one career guidance sessions. I don't even mind if you have got 2 or 3 different people and they've got questions. You can all jump on to that single career guidance session, have your questions ready, send it out to me, and then we can go all through everything together. So these are my Sunday thoughts. Look after yourself and each other, and let's take it further and let the life take its course.